Hi everyone! Today I'm building a 3D model of my childhood bedroom. The idea came up after my mom sold the apartment we lived in when I was a kid, and as an adult, I've moved through a lot of rentals. Each one felt like home for a while. One day, I'd love to rebuild every place I've lived and line them up into one little street of my life. For now, I'm keeping it simple, just a bedroom. In this video, I want to see how hard this actually is and whether the result matches what's in my head. Maybe it only looks good in my memory. We'll find out together. First step, references. I pulled every photo where you can still make out furniture, textures, posters, anything. Do you ever go back through your childhood photos? For me, it really does feel like a tiny time travel session. It's oddly therapeutic and it always kicks up new ideas. I'm building the room in Blender because it's free and I already know the basics. To warm up, I ran through this 3D greenhorn tutorial and refreshed a few tools I hadn't touched in a while. While hunting for references, I noticed a lot of cute isometric rooms are made with AI, Rooms XYZ, or even The Sims. So, if you want to try something similar without going full 3D, those are great options too. I set a tight deadline for myself, so I didn't chase ultra tiny details like the entire toy shelf. Some props are more schematic, and I'm okay with that trade-off. Modeling did test my patience. Some shapes were way trickier than they looked. But the second I started dropping in matching textures and the space began to look like the original, the energy came back. That's when it clicked. I drew the patterns for the wallpaper, rug, furniture, pillows, and blankets in Procreate. Rebuilding the poster wall meant digging through ancient boy band forums, which was an experience. A few images never turned up, so I improvised. I like the final result. It's not perfect, and that's fine. What surprised me most was my mom's and sister's reaction. They remembered the original room, and this hit them right in the feelings. It made me think that this kind of model could be a sweet gift or a postcard idea. The extra version would be printing a little 3D model or building a physical diorama, but that's not really my lane, at least not yet. If this nudged you to try your own 3D room, tell me in the comments what would you rebuild first? A childhood bedroom, a college apartment, or maybe that tiny kitchen you still miss? Anyway, thanks for watching. If this resonated, consider liking and subscribing. There is also a video on my channel about how I designed my banner, profile picture, and subscribe button. Bye! See you soon!